Mercury is opposite Jupiter. Let's talk about it. So we have a natural archetypal tension at play here, being that Mercury and Jupiter signs are naturally opposite one another. Virgo is opposite Pisces, Gemini is opposite Sagittarius. So Mercury likes to bring things into question and pick them apart and put them under the microscope, figure out how they work, why, and figuring out the moving parts of a whole is very important to Mercury. And Jupiter comes in to synthesize these parts and make them a more cohesive whole so our worldview can be expanded and so we can be expanded and grow in wisdom. So Mercury is currently in Capricorn and Jupiter's in Cancer. So with the Saturnian influence here because of the Capricorn and Mercury, Vedas Valens says that Mercury and Saturn are friends. So I think we have a quality control check coming, or it's already here. We're taking inventory, we're taking stock of how we're doing, whether it be at home or in relationships or at work. Something could be brought to our attention of like, hey, this needs to be brought up to snuff, or you could be like, get a gold star. But with the opposition from Mercury to Jupiter and all of the planets that are also in Capricorn, the Sun, Mars, and Venus, I think that pile up probably is going to bring something to our attention that can feel a bit destabilizing and can make us question the fabric of reality and make us pause because the blow might hurt. And I think the difficult examinations are coming around, and difficult conversations too, likely. And the realizations that we come to and the words that are said might hurt, and they might cut us really deeply, and they might burn. But I invite all of us to not run and sit with it and hold it. Even though it's heavy, even though we're getting tired of holding it because our arms are giving out and we might feel like we're being crushed because of the pressure that Saturn puts on. Have those difficult conversations, even though they're uncomfortable. I assure you, the cost of not having those conversations is far greater than the pain that our ego might endure for having something brought to our attention, or the hit that our pride might take, or our sense of autonomy. And this meditation and contemplation on actions and the effects of our actions, cause and effect, Saturn, is to help us grow. Even though it's difficult, it is to help us mature, help us take responsibility and accountability for our hand in a situation, however it may have panned out. And with Jupiter here in the mix in his exaltation in Cancer, I think that the Capricorn Cancer axis, among many things, reminds us that we can look at hard things and we can do hard things and look at them in the face and confront them and we can feel them as much as objectively examining them. We can feel them and hold them and not intellectualize them away and not shy away from the fear. And we can look at the fear with love, and we can look at the fear as something that is a part of us. It's one of our parts asking for help. So we nurture it and we love it, and we hopefully integrate that into ourselves so that our worldview can be expanded and so that we can grow in wisdom. So that's what I got. Happy Mercury opposite Jupiter.